Hey everyone, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable retirement card. This is using my new 3D display and stand die set with the flower and the garden edition dies to create this sweet little scene. I'll just bring it up there. You can see all the detail there. So much dimension in this one and all the shine from the accent glaze and the mirrored card. I think it looks really, really sweet. So let me show you how I made it. So I'm using the main 3D display cards and stand die set along with the floral edition. So I'm using the flower frame and then the garden stamp and die set. And then I've brought in an old paper pack, which I've still got on the website. And you can see I've cut some of the background there using this design. And I thought I might use the grass die here to create a little bit of depth inside the card as well, and that's my easy edges. This has been reordered, so they are coming back into stock, but just to give those of you that have it and you know some more ideas and ways to use it. So I'll just talk through all the bits that you need. So you want to cut yourself 3 of the long strip here with all the shark's teeth or crocodile teeth on it. I've used a 300 GSM cardstock, so I've got those 3, and then I've cut my base in a different colour, so 1 of those, and then 2 of the largest oval, half oval die there. 2 of those. I haven't decided on my sentiment yet. I'm going to do that later on. I've then cut myself these ones. You want to cut 2 for every one that you need because you stick them back to back. So I've cut 4. So I'm going to have 2 of those. Just they're your platforms for you to be able to stick things around the circle inside. These are for your swing if you want to add that. I've got that on other tutorials. I don't think I'm going to have the swing today, although I may change my mind later on and add the fairy swing in, we'll see. Then on the back you've got all your circles here to create the different frames. So you want to cut yourself 1 in the largest circle, again that 300 GSM, that's the back of the box card. I then cut it again in this design, okay, so that's going to stick inside like so. And then for the back I've cut the green, and that's where I'm going to be able to write my message. And then this will be the frame for the front, but I'll be adding my flower over the top there. So this is just a platform to stick it onto. So to get that, you want to cut the largest one, and then whatever edition set you're using, so this one here, inside to make the flower, I'll bring this one in. You see you've got the large die there, and then you've got that small one. You want that small one with the large one here to create that frame. That way you know your aperture is the same size as your edition. Okay, so everything works together. You see there, sits perfectly over the top. So once everything's cut, I just like to go over all the score lines. So just find a track and just go over all of those, and then just fold and burnish. Again, I've done that with these. I've just gone down the sides there and on the tab. And then with these ones, just add some shape. This is going to make it a lot easier when you go to stick it onto the circle. Also in this set, you get your matte layer die inside here. I'll just bring it out so you can see it. I've just cut that. I'm going to have this pinky coral around the circle, and then I'm just going to reinforce the base with this one, but I might ink it up and maybe add some grass detail on that one. So first of all, you want this one here, your largest circle for the back, and 1 of these, and then I'm going to use some double-sided tape. I would recommend red liner because it's nice and strong, but I've run out. But I've got this very sticky double-sided tape, so I'm sure this is going to be fine. But you can also use liquid glue. Liquid glue, I find you've got a bit more control with, and you can obviously reposition, wiggle it around if you need to get it, you know, if you maybe haven't stuck it exactly where it needs to be. Whereas with your tape, you're kind of more committed once it's stuck to the card. And then take another one, and you'll see at the bottom here, you've got 2 little arrows. It's at the end where you've got no tab. You've got your tab on this end here, and then that one there with the arrows. You want to cut above, because the arrows are pointing up, so just follow the direction of the arrows and cut right across. Okay, and now you can stick these 2 together, and when they join, that diameter is the same as this circle here. And I'm going to use some liquid glue on the tab here and stick that one down over the top. Make sure it's nice and straight. Okay, just taking the release paper off. And then you just have all the teeth so they're all folded in. Take your circle and just tack the first one onto the circle and then start pinching. So these fingers here are just pinching underneath, and I'm using my right hand to just work that around. Now if you want, you could do it this way and keep it on your desk and then look to the left here and just push it down as you work your way around. So just find a method that works best for you. To be honest, I don't mind either. This way is easier for me to show you on my camera. And then as you come around here, you'll see that will join. So just add your glue before you get right to the edge. And then you can carry on following the curve there. And then stick that one on. And then pop your tab underneath there. Like so. And then I like to just go in and just burnish those all so they're really secure. Like so. Next I'm going to add my background. So this one here is cut with the same size. Now what I like to do is make sure I have the joins either side. You could have one at the top, one at the bottom, because the bottom one will get hidden with the base when we attach that, and you may, you know, add something on the top there. But all of my samples I've been keeping mine on the side, so I'm going to do it that way. And then this one here, I'm going to add my glue first. So I'm going to use my construction glue because this is going to really strengthen now the back. So this is just a solvent based glue. I use Collall, but there's lots of other ones on the market as well, and it's all linked below the tutorial. And then, so keeping it the right way up, just going to drop that in. It will be snug because it's the same size. Just make sure you get it up over the teeth. There we go, and it will all drop in. And then just go around with your bone folder or something just to flatten that all out. Okay, next we want to attach the frame. I like to just go around and just cut away the little pointy bits. They're going to vary depending on which frame you use. When you use it just with the set, you won't need to do this because the frame's thicker, but there's some of the frames are thinner. So just cut away just those little bits there. My adhesive's already covering the main bits, so it's not going to affect it at all. Okay, and then I'm going to take the backing off again. Okay, and then again with the frame, I'm just going to just tack it down there and then just follow again the shape or the curve there of the circle. So I'm just using my left hand to push it all under and the right to pinch it. Once it falls into place, it's really easy. You can see it's just, you know, it knows where it wants to kind of lie. There we go. Now, if you've got anything sticky there, use your anti-static powder and just brush that all underneath. Because if you are going to put maybe some shaker balls and stuff, I mean, all that's going to happen is they're going to stick behind. You wouldn't see them anyway, but if you want to remove that, just do that. And now I can add the flower over the top. You'll see that will fit perfectly. So I'm going to again use the construction glue because this is going to be nice and strong. So I like to get all this down first and then start adding all the decoration and the bits inside. Some people, you know, might want to start decorating the inside before you add the frame. But for me, the frame helps me decide then how I want all the other decoration. Okay, sadly I had a call that interrupted the recording of this and I didn't realise. So fortunately, I can talk you through everything, and I have my other tutorials showing you how to make this base bit or how to put it together. It's pretty self-explanatory. Your other strip, you would have had one more piece or strip left with the teeth on it. Cut off the end where the little arrows are and then just stick them onto each, you know, each side onto your little oval, half ovals there. And then the bottom, I've sealed it all in now, but you just want to attach the tab end and then the long sides all inside. So you've just got that structure there, but you could keep it open. You can have a battery in there. But like I said, the other tutorials I've done, they'll be up here. You'll be able to see exactly how to stick that together. So apologies for that, but as you can imagine, I can't go back now and redo all this. I've also stuck the pink strips just around the edge there. And then for these bits here, I'm just going to talk you through. So you want to cut 2 of them and then just fold the little tab at the end there. You then want to stick them back to back, like so. So now you've got those sticking out. You'll then add glue to that, and because it's slightly curved, it's the same curve as the circle, you can now stick these inside anywhere around the circle here. So just in like that, you can have them closer to the front, further back, and they're little platforms for you to then build up more decoration. So what I've done there is I've stuck the grass on one, and then I've stuck it again on another one, so I've got that dimension inside the card there. And I've done that just using, again, I did think I was filming all this, but sadly it wasn't. But I've just cut that circle, which I said was for the back. It was actually to do the grass, but I just forgot. And then I just laid the die down, pass that through, and then I've done it at the other end of the circle. So then I had 2 curved bases, and you can see that's the bottom of the circle there, and then the other side. And I've just layered them up just to give me that fun effect. So now I want to decorate. So I've got the butterfly and the flower, which are here, are from the same set for the frame. So I think I might have just a couple of these, yeah, maybe something like that. And then I may use the fairy, I'm not sure yet. And then from this set here, I've got the toadstool, I've got the different tools, so that one there, and where's this one here? I've just done them in different colours. So I just cut those in silver, and then I cut that one again in pink, but I just cut the handles off and stuck them on. This one here I cut in cream, and then I cut in red and just snipped the bottom off, and then I cut in white and place that behind, or you could just paper piece the little dots back in. I've got the seed packs, which I love. They're really cute with the gold in the back. And then my gnomes. I love the gnomes. And I just paper piece them all together. How cute are they? You've also got the little fence here, which I'm thinking I might have just behind the grass inside. And yeah, and think about my sentiment. So you've got the dies to do your mats and layers for the front. So I think I want to have my sentiment down here, which I'm thinking will be happy retirement. So I'm going to pop this all on high speed, get that all stuck down, and then I'll show you it when it's all finished. Okay, so there is the finished card. I think this is so sweet. I love all of the dimension. I've added the watering can there. You could add some string maybe to look like water coming out. You've got the butterfly inside, and you can see all the detail on the front there. I've got accent glaze over everything pretty much. I just love all of the shine, and then the mirrored card and the happy retirement sentiment. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial showing you how to use the flower frame and the garden additions. Check out the playlist, like I said, that will show you how to put that together step by step. And as always, everything I've used will be linked in the description box below. And I can't wait to see, you know, your versions of this card being shared. And if you're not a member of Mixed Up Crafters on Facebook, head over there. There's so much inspiration, so many people sharing wonderful cards, and it's a really inspiring group. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll be back again very soon. Take care. Bye.